Today, we get to play around with globs of glitter glue. And that may sound fun enough, because it is, but we're not just going to make piles of sparkly glitter on our paper. That's only the first part, and it is the easy part. After you squeeze some glue onto the page, take your drawing tool and see what kind of picture you can make by spreading and scraping small parts of glitter around. What designs or images can you form if you keep working at it just a little at a time? You can try to create a scene or make a beautiful pattern as you glide the globs of glitter into something a little more complex and challenging. There are some interesting shapes and images just right here if we can continue to try and work at it. There's a story in the Bible about God's prophet Jeremiah, whom God gave important messages to share with the people of Israel. Most of Jeremiah's messages were warnings and reminders of the special job that God's people had in caring for another and being faithful to God, a job that they weren't always so good at. Even though Jeremiah's reminders were true, they weren't very easy to hear, especially for people who didn't want to change what they were doing. So instead, they just listened to other prophets who said everything was fine and that no one needed to worry about God's warnings. But Jeremiah knew his message was important, even if it was hard to hear. He knew that God loved the people far too much to let them all get so off track without alerting them over and over. As we worship today, see what kind of cool patterns and pictures you can make if you stick with it. As we listen to the God who's always sticking with us.